I just saw stock numbers, y'all, and apparently this is rumored right now. Apparently only about 2,500 pairs, little bit less than 2,500 pairs supposed to drop on sneakers app. Hey man, it's Armand Too Real in the cut on the mic, and today we're gonna be talking about the Awake New York Jordan 5s that are coming out. They just popped up on the sneakers app, so that's the main reason why I'm making this video. But also I'm gonna be talking about the Undefeated 4s again. This is my third video on them, but they're supposed to hit the sneakers app August 28th. That's the rumored date. So it's been pretty quiet though. I haven't heard no like confirmed news or anything lately, but I haven't really been scrolling Instagram. I try not to scroll Instagram too much because it's honestly a waste of time. But before we get in this video, drop a like, drop a sub, hit the notification bell and all that good stuff, and let's get into this video. So like I said, I've not been scrolling Instagram stuff, so the Undefeated 4s, I'm not too sure when they're dropping, but I'm gonna be checking. I'm gonna check up some news, a little news channel I usually go to find out my information, and then I'm gonna give it to y'all, you know what I'm saying? So, but the first shoe that I want to talk about is going to be, and I have stock numbers on this, is the Awake Jordan 5s, the black ones. They're like the Arctic blues, I'm pretty sure they're called. Let me double check myself to make sure I'm correct. Okay, well I don't see the colorway. It doesn't say the colorway name on this on the sneakers app. It just says the black pair pretty much. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it just says Awake New York black. It doesn't even say the colorway or anything, but I'm pretty sure they're called the Racer Blues on StockX. But these are super fire. I'm gonna pop up this picture on sneakers app. I'm just gonna pop it on the screen. I'm just gonna show you on my phone, but I'm just gonna pop it up on the screen. Okay, then there's an on feet picture that looks really fire. Like this shoe is actually really clean, y'all. This is a fire Jordan 5. I think these are better than the Jordan 5 black metallics. I would grab the black metallics, but they're kind of underneath a few things, so I think I'm not going to grab them, but they're pretty similar to the black metallics. The only difference is it looks like it has all leather on this pair, so it looks pretty clean. I'm sure the leather quality, I don't know how it is. If y'all have a pair, let me know. A lot of people, like, these are pretty limited, y'all. That's another thing about this shoe. I just saw stock numbers. I don't know if they're confirmed or not. Hold on one sec. Like I said, I just saw stock numbers, y'all, and apparently this is rumored right now. Apparently only about 2,500 pairs, little bit less than 2,500 pairs supposed to drop on sneakers app this Saturday. That's when they're coming out. So that's kind of interesting how the Undefeated 4s are supposed to drop Thursday and these are supposed to come out Saturday. I was kind of curious, like, oh, that's probably why they made it the Undefeated 4s on a Thursday that's coming out compared to these, because they probably wouldn't drop two pairs on the same day. That'd be kind of a crazy day. That'd be a good day for sneakers. But yeah, anyways, a pretty clean pair. I'm looking at the pictures of them. I think market's gonna stay pretty high on this pair. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Awake New York's like a boutique store, I'm pretty sure, in New York. Y'all could fact check me if I'm wrong. Let me just double check that real quick. Okay, so also the owner of Awake New York was the founder and former Supreme brand director, Angelo Back. Okay, so apparently the guy who is the owner of Awake New York was the founder of Supreme. That's what I'm seeing right now. I'm seeing this article that's saying that right now, so that's pretty crazy. No wonder Awake, this, like, you would think, like, how is a small boutique store in New York getting a collab with Jordan brand? But that's how, you know, they have done Jordan 5 collabs actually with Supreme before. If y'all remember the Jordan 5 Supreme, I'm pretty sure there was a black pair and like a cream, or a no, it was a camo pair, and there was like a black pair, and then there's one more, maybe a white pair. That was really fire. I really like the camo pair that came out. That was like a crazy drop. That was a minute ago, and those went for bread. So it's interesting how they'd be doing these collabs with the Jordan 5s. Must be like but I guess the designer owners, like Awake or Supreme, they just pick Jordan 5s. I don't know if they could pick whenever they do a collab, like, could they pick, like, it'd be like a Jordan 4 or what? Because I feel like if I was doing a collab with Jordan brand, it'd have to be a Jordan 4 or maybe in a Jordan 11. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, Jordan 11s are kind of fire. I know they're very slept on nowadays, but the high Jordan 11s are pretty fire. Okay, yeah, we're tuning back in this video, but yeah, really clean pair. Has a 23 logo on the back, little hints of blue, little speckles of white, like on the midsole, where like it has like the little spike on the Jordan. All the Jordan 5s have that little spike detail on them. Y'all know, if I have them on the screen, so y'all can probably see, like, under the A, you know what I'm saying? It has like that cool A with stitching on like the mid, which is pretty clean. I don't know if they're gonna be coming with extra laces or not, so it's a pretty fire pair. These are gonna be going kind of stupid on the resale market if they're only dropping less than freaking 2,500 pairs. Like, that's nothing, like, at all, y'all. Like, just to give y'all a little, like, insight, whenever they usually drop like Jordans, like for example, let me just give y'all an example. Jordan 4 white cements, they probably dropped like a little bit under 100K on sneakers app, just on sneakers app. I think they dropped like 60K. So compare that. This well, this is a collab, so I guess it makes sense. They did drop in their New York store, like the Wake New York store and boutique store. They did drop them there. So if you lived in New York, I know the New Yorkers, I know it's probably hard to get because New York's like a huge city. There's a lot of sneakerheads in New York, so it's very hard to get like collabs like that in New York because there's a lot of resellers, especially in New York. I know I've seen like videos, people like lining up and at stores and stuff, and yeah, it gets kind of crazy in New York. But anyways though, I saw some, I didn't watch the videos, but I did see some people do like pickup vlogs of the pink pair. The pink pair is not going to come out sneakers app, unfortunately, y'all. I don't really think no one really wants the pink pair, but honestly, I think they're kind of cool. Yeah, the pink pair is actually pretty clean. I'm not gonna lie, I am a fan of pink. I'm not gonna lie, I do like pink stuff because yeah, it kind of looks a little girly, but whenever you like mix and match this with like certain colors, like you could like just, if you just literally wear this with like mainly like black, like a cool fit like this. Okay, y'all see the back of this shirt? You know what I'm saying? The pink flowers on the back, like that would go kind of hard with these pink Wake New York shoes. So these are kind of fire, I'm not gonna lie, but they're not unfortunately going to be dropping to the public. Honestly, I would not buy these for the personal right now, especially for the numbers. The pink pair is going for anywhere around, the highest being like in the girl size is like 1950, like a size 5 and 5.5 men. It's very limited, only like 2 left on StockX right now, so they must have not had many pairs of those. But yeah, for the girls, like definitely the girls are going to want these. I know that the girls are going to pay up for this, well, or guys are going to pay up for this for their girls, you know, from the smaller sizes, because size 6.5 men's at $1,100. Me personally, unless I just got the bread like that, I would not drop $1,100 on a shoe for my girl, especially if she's just like a girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't even know, you might just drop $1,100 on her and then next year you might not even be with her. So I mean, like that'd be kind of funny. But anyways, that's off topic. And then the black pair though, that's the only pair that's gonna be dropping on sneakers app, and that pair is better in my opinion. So yeah, I guess it kind of, you know, works out. But I'm not gonna buy these for the personal. If I get them, I'm just getting them for a review, simply that, and then maybe just make a buck on them. I know people don't like resellers, and I mean, I get it. Whenever you want a shoe and then, you know, someone buys it just to resell it and you have to buy it from them for like a premium price, yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but hey, it kind of makes, you know, it a little bit more fun if in a way. I know some people don't care about hype and stuff, but let's be honest, like let's say a shoe, everyone had it, you know, would there really be as many like sneakerheads, you know, like sneaker connoisseur type people, you know, in this game? I mean, I don't really think there would be no aura of certain shoes, you know what I'm saying? So the Racer Blues though, they're called actually just Awake New York Blacks. They were called the Racer Blues in StockX, but now they're just called the Awake New York Blacks. So I guess just the black pair. So yeah, this pair's a lot better. Black Jordan 5s always go crazy. Jordan 5 Black Metallics are flipping for around $400. They've dropped a little bit, but right now everything's kind of down. Like it's kind of a weird month, you know, like really like next month, the next few months, that's when like everything starts going up, whether it be anything, you know? So especially sneakers. So yeah, these probably will go up, I'm not gonna lie, near Christmas, and especially with only 2,500 pairs dropping. A size, like let's say my personal size, 12.5, that's more of a limited size, so there's only one left on StockX right now. As you can see, they're flipping for around, last sale was $550, but you know, ask is $800. So that person, whoever has the one pair on StockX, is kind of determining market right now, but he's not gonna get an $800 sale. I doubt it, probably around $600. That's realistically what they're selling around. So yeah, pretty clean pair. Let me know what y'all think in the comments of this pair. Are y'all gonna be copping these for the personal? Me personally, I think as we're getting closer to the cold months, I could actually start wearing sneakers, but I'm just trying to chill on my sneakers. I already got a few sneakers. I already got enough, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to be dumping too much money in my collection right now, because it is honestly a waste of money. But hey, I know I do love having sneakers, so obviously it's like one of my, you know what I'm saying, it brings me some joy, so that's why I don't really mind dropping money on sneakers, and that's why a lot of people don't, but I don't really need them. It's not the best financial choice right now, so I'm gonna pause on the sneakers right now until I get my bread up, and then, you know, I'll go get me a fire pair like this here and there. And honestly, even if I had the bread, I don't know if I'd really go for these, because they're cool and all, but like, I don't know. I don't know. They cool. I think I'd go with these over the Jordan 5 Black Metallics, but I'm yapping, y'all. If you made this far in this video, I appreciate you. I was going to talk about the Undefeated 4's, but I've already talked for 10 minutes in this video, y'all, so I might make a separate video talking about those. But yeah, it's really all to talk about. Undefeated 4's. There's really not much to talk about. I already talked about them enough. You know, cool pair, green. They're dropping like crazy in price because there's a sneakers drop rumored. So yeah, not too much to talk about those. I'm gonna try to get this video edited and dropped today. Stay tuned for more fire videos, all that good stuff. And yeah, it's really all to talk about. God bless. Peace.